Good Friday morning. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC29 Digital Desk with your morning rush here on Facebook and on YouTube. We do begin this morning with a traffic alert. This is the scene. The camera is a bit shaky, but this is mile marker 245 in Harrisonburg. Mile marker 244 just south of where this camera is placed. There is a tractor trailer accident. VDOT is reporting that both northbound lanes are shut down. So what you're seeing right now is a look pointing south with the traffic still moving on the right hand side of the screen, and in the left, again, this is shaky, but it's giving you an idea of the scene in Harrisonburg. There are tractor trailers stopped. So if you are traveling I-81 this morning, if you know somebody headed up toward the Harrisonburg area, maybe give them a heads up that this is going on, that both northbound lanes are shut down and traffic is being diverted. This will definitely impact their morning commute. All right, let's take a look at the top stories you guys are clicking on over on NBC29.com right now. Coming in at number one, a Great Dane giving birth to 21 puppies in 27 hours. Wow, that's quite incredible, and that picture that's attached to the story is very adorable with all the puppies cuddled together. Coming in at number two, VDOT adding new roundabouts to a busy intersections, actually multiple busy intersections in Albemarle County. And then at number three, charges pending following a brush fire in Orange County. All right, let's get to that top story this morning that we are following. There's hope this morning that a town hall that was held last night is another step toward addressing an uptick in gun violence in the city of Charlottesville. Police, the schools, government, and community organizations are searching for answers together. Police Chief Michael Kochis wants to help in trying to foster a community approach. He hopes an officer he just hired as the new community-involved coordinator helps. With the forum, or while the forum was not a school-sponsored event, there was also a focus on early intervention, making sure kids in school get the help they need.
We can, at this point, hold them accountable because they've said that this is where they're moving forward, and we can help make sure that happens.
And while no one came up with a single solution to the violence, the forum was a chance to engage with one another, looking to find some common ground. All right, well, charges are pending against the person who started a brush fire just outside of the town of Orange. You can see the photos of the aftermath here on your screen. What started as a small controlled fire led to people being forced from their homes and trains being stopped. The fire started shortly before 2 p.m. on Wednesday and took more than 7 hours and multiple fire companies to put out. There currently is a no burn law in effect in Virginia from 4 o'clock in the afternoon through the end of April.
What made this fire more unique was the fire load that we were dealing with and the fact that it was so close to a residential neighborhood. That was kind of what made it more of a dynamic scene than what we're normally used to.
Let me just correct myself what I just said there. The burn law that is in effect is before 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Virginia, and that runs through the end of April. Shenandoah National Park is also battling a wildfire in the Big Meadows area. Around 13.5 acres are affected there. Rapitan Road and that area trails around that are currently closed. All right, well, VDOT wants to add some new roundabouts to busy intersections in Albemarle County to help keep drivers safe. The proposed plan includes adding one at the intersection of Old Lynchburg Road and 5th Street Extended. According to VDOT's crash report, there has been 19 car accidents at that intersection alone since 2018.
The biggest issue with a signalized intersection is that you have one way's worth of traffic that is sitting at a complete stop or progressing at a very slow speed, and then the other direction of traffic is traveling at a highway speed.
Albemarle County is contributing $5 million to the projects, and VDOT plans to add at least 2 more roundabouts in its proposal. To Montpelier we head on this Friday morning. That's where they just got $5.8 million, and that money will be used to build a memorial honoring the people who were enslaved there. Montpelier says this project is a giant leap when it comes to the steps Montpelier is taking to recognize its once invisible founders. It says the memorial will help give enslaved Americans who lived and worked at Montpelier the honor they deserved in life. Plans for the memorial are still in the works.
Project to memorialize the enslaved Americans, the men, women, and children, over 300 of whom lived here for 140 years approximately, and who are buried right outside of this room, this very important room in American history.
And Montpelier says it wants to get the community involved. French says this memorial is just the first of many projects Montpelier has in store to help expand its history. Well, all book lovers are invited to the Virginia Festival of the Book. That is happening now in Charlottesville. It brings writers and readers from different parts of Virginia together to promote and celebrate literature. Authors host panels to answer questions and talk about their books. And this year will be immersive outdoor programs.
I love the idea of making readers and making folks who don't necessarily think of themselves as readers into appreciating what reading is and what books are and how books connect us to new ideas and to new experiences.
All right, tomorrow is the first day of outdoor events and the festival ends on Sunday. All right, let's get back to this traffic alert in Harrisonburg. I was able to pull up a camera at 243, which is just south of where that tractor trailer accident is. You can see that traffic, well, it was being completely diverted onto this exit, but it looks like they're starting to allow some traffic through. Again, VDOT was reporting just a few moments ago that both northbound lanes were closed due to a tractor trailer accident. So if you are traveling in Harrisonburg or know somebody, again, maybe just give them a heads up before they hit the road. All right, today we're expecting some showers after yesterday's sunshine and warmth, but the rain will not stick with us for the entire weekend. Let's send thanks now to meteorologist David Rogers.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday to you. After a warm one yesterday, lower to middle 80s across the region, we're going to be about 20 degrees cooler today, primarily because of a northeasterly wind that will develop later today and the cloud cover and eventually some rain showers that will be advancing across the area. There's a live look at Doppler radar. I think the morning hours we should remain dry. We are tracking a backdoor cold front now to our north. You can see that's a focal point for some of the rain showers across Pennsylvania into the Ohio Valley. As that front drops south, we'll start to see those rain showers develop later this afternoon into tonight, and then it'll lift back to the north as a warm front on Saturday. A trailing cold front will swing through the area early Saturday as well, so maybe a rumble of thunder, and then skies should start to clear out later in the afternoon Saturday. Southerly winds return. Temperatures this weekend will warm back into the 70s. That's a quick look at your forecast for now. Have a great and safe day.
All right, thank you, David. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast brought to you by Michael & Son Heating. Today, a high of 66, cooler than yesterday. Cloudy with showers, but warming up again for tomorrow. A high of 70 with early rain, then clearing. A high of 73 on Sunday. Looks like our pick day of the weekend, and we're sticking in the 60s for next week. Hey, I hope you guys have a great Friday. And coming up at noon, we've got a great preview of an event going on in Charlottesville this weekend. We've got a live interview coming up for that. Until then, I hope you have a great Friday morning, everybody. And you can always catch us live on NBC29.com.